Tuesday, can't leave the cameras on. Yeah, camera is on. Press my big fat fingers. Anyway, POR15 stuff, all dry, so we'll have a bit of a take a look at it. We've got the subframe to finish off. We've got so yeah, crack on and show you some of the bits. Clear the little bench up here. We get the subframe on. A couple of other little bits to paint. I might try and dig out the fuel tank as well. Sorry about that. So yeah, let's get you in the tripod, which I've now gone and collected. So some things have a better finish than others. I think it's more to do with sort of the castness, and also I've got a few runs on things. But things like the subframe is really good. I'll show you that in a bit. But yeah, bottom arms, all good. These vents all looking pretty good for what they are. Yeah, that'll do. It's, the main objective is to stop the things rusting too much. So yeah, not too bad stuff. Bless you, whoever that was sneezing. So yeah, all good. So let's tidy up and get the subframe, stop this waffling. Okay, I just got to take some subframe mounts off this, which I stupidly should have done before it got shot blasted, but I just didn't have time. But it should be alright. It's only tiny little bits covered up. I've got a pipe there, so I'll take a few bits off, hopefully, and then we can try and get some paint on it. We'll say I just had Mike stop by. He's a friend of my dad's up in Yorkshire. His dad just lives around the corner from me, so he saw the garage door open, said hi. So hello Mike, you watch all these videos, he says, so yeah, thank you for that. And he's offered to take any parts back if I need any, so I'll have a think. Anyway, alright, carry on and take these suspension bit subframe points off, mounts off. These jobs are taking much longer than I wanted. So brake pipe's off, got this subframe pin out, it was rusted in, so we're just going to buy some new ones. You can see they're rusted, so I'm assuming the other side's fairly rusted. At the moment when I turn the bolt, the end is spinning as well, so that's why they've got sort of peg holes in them so you can locate them a little bit. But I've also got a nut that I need to sort of weld a bolt onto the other end to try and get that off. So I might just destroy this one by welding something to the end of it so I can then get a nut or something on the end. So yeah, let's get the welder out, fix it, get these bits off, and then we're nearly there. Well, the nut didn't actually come undone, but it sheared off, which is just as good as what I need at this precise moment in time. It's hot. So yeah, we're finally there, give it a bit of a hoover and paint it. We'll go fund the tank as well, see what that's in, because we might as well paint that at the same time. Well, that's taken a few hours. I didn't paint all of the tank just for now, just paint the bit you see for the moment. I can always roll it over and paint the other side if I'm so inclined. So I think I've got pretty much most of the subframe. You might have seen me just painting some drive shafts there, thinking, oh, what are they for? They're not mini. No, they're not. They're for the pickup for the Vauxhall conversion later on. I picked them up a while ago, so I thought I'd get a bit of paint on them, just to protect them for a bit while they're being stored for a bit, as soon as I've got the POR15 out. So anyway, so that's that done. And make sure the gas is off. Gas off, gas off, gas off. I'll give you a gas update in a minute, Mark. So I'll let the gas levels mark, just for your interest. So yeah, so that's that done. We'll let that dry off, and then we can then crack back on with the welding. We've got a few holes to do. Someone mentioned the other day about they thought these were over patches that they saw, but I think they're part of the mini. The one either side. Obviously I've got a hole to do, but I'm going to do that from inside. What are they for? Not too sure. I don't know what's above that. Maybe that's just where the seat cross member is here. Maybe that's just a bit of padding, because sometimes I thought there's padding on there between that and the subframe to stop a bit of vibration. But yeah, they're not patched to fill a hole, I don't think, because just a couple of little tacks on there, and they're very similar either side. So as soon as there's one on either side, I think that's meant to be there. So if any of the purists out there can tell me what they're for, let us know. Oh, look, I've just noticed that as well. Little square tabs, little square 90 degrees spacers, or not spacers, but strengthening plates. Again, must have been part of the original. Not too sure why they did that. Maybe, don't know. Again. But anyway, so we've got to crack on with that, but we've also got the bodywork and the wheels to prep and the boot to prep, because they're going to start busting if I'm not careful. You can already see that they're starting to go. So yeah, need to get them all done as well, get them into old English white before they completely rust away. Anyway, that's it. Chicken and chips for tea tonight. Yeah, all good fun. Hope you enjoy me watching paint dry.